James Webb Space Telescope is often described as a time machine because we can return to the initial formation of the universe. Recently, this powerful musical instrument has been shocking for the Proxima B exoplanet, which was once considered a potential ground port. Nevertheless, the new conclusion suggests that this may not be as safe as we expected. The planet located in the Zlatavlask area of the star shows an unprecedented strange activity. Can others call it home? In the case of alien meetings by the U.S. government, we will look at the terrible details that have released red code. The Proxima B found in 2016 was immediately noticeable. Unlike the gas giants and the barren wasteland, about 1.2 times more than the mass of our Earth, this superdistrict is in the area of Centaurus Proxima. This positioning has made him the existence of liquid water and perhaps the main candidates for life. Nevertheless, his Zitsiev star is a red dwarf and tends to be a huge sun's blink, which can deprive the Earth's mood and have a fatal radiation. Imagine that you live in a place where the weather forecast includes a fatal radiation rupture. It's not a perfect situation. Nevertheless, scientists continue to be encouraging. If the atmosphere of Proxima B is quite thick, it can protect the surface from harmful radiation and stabilize the temperature. Nevertheless, there is another unusual element to consider. Proxima B adjustals means that one side is in an eternal daylight and the other remains in the eternal darkness. The area between these two extremes of the Terminator line can provide ideal conditions for liquid water and even life. If the James Webb Telescope focuses on Proxima B, scientists simply found water vapor or carbon dioxide. They hunted tips on the Earth's mood, surface conditions, and signs of life. What they found left the worth of horse. In the dark side of the Earth, it seemed to be a stable light and a terrible artificial with volcanic activity or aurora's light. The data suggests the template corresponding to the city lighting. Soak in weak and stable lighting on the planet for 4 years can mean that we are not alone. This revelation raises more questions than the answer. If this light is artificial, who or what did you create? Do we see the remnants of the prosperous alien cities or the remnants of great civilization? The location of lighting suggests the intention of suggesting possible urban planning. Nevertheless, some scientists pay attention and remind us that space is full of phenomena that we do not understand yet. Can this light be the result of the natural process we didn't experience? It is worth considering all possibilities before the conclusion. Logistics performance Proxima B. How will this light arrive there even if you signal a civilization of someone else? Proxima B is located in space, but is still over 4 years away. Thanks to the current technology, travel will take tens of thousands of years. Nevertheless, projects such as groundbreaking starshots are studying the possibility of sending small and traffic lights to the Proxima Centauri system. This probe can move at the speed of light and potentially reach Earth for decades. Once there, they were able to retrieve precious data on the atmosphere, surface, and mysterious lights of Proxima B. Look at the potential civilization. If the light of Proxima is artificial, what do you tell about the civilization that created them? First of all, to create and maintain these lights, you need advanced technology. This means the level of intelligence and originality, which is interesting and a bit scary. Imagine a society that can illuminate the entire Earth despite the harsh conditions such as the outbreak and extreme temperature. Such creatures can develop technologies that can even dream, from geothermal energy systems to artificial climate. As an alternative, we could see the ruins of the lost civilization. Lighting can be the last repercussion of society and has been flourishing for a long time, but has disappeared since then. This raises the question of pursuing. What happened to them? Did they face the problem they can't overcome? Can their destiny serve as a history of warning of mankind? If we had studied Proxima B nearby, we could find ancient ruins that could see the world once. Should I contact you? The idea of prosperity or ancient alien civilization is attractive but nervous. Should I contact you? History shows that meetings between civilizations with technical skills always end well. Training prospects in advanced societies are exciting, but the risk is huge. If they are similar to us, they may not kindly participate in uninvited guests. On the other hand, they can have solutions to problems such as lack of energy or climate change. To reach out, you need a careful plan. Communication at such a distance is a great feat. Even if you send a message today, it will take 4 years to reach Proxima B and will take 4 more years. What do we mean? Mathematics can be a universal language, but is it enough to overcome the gap between the two different species? In addition, the disclosure of details of the Earth, such as our location and vulnerability, can impress unpleasant results if the recipient has hostile intentions. Other strange alien planets. Proxima B is interesting, but other planets in the galaxy show much more extreme conditions. For example, if you take a WASP-76b like a gas giant that doesn't melt, it turns into pairs and it rains like a melted metal. Or LHS-3154b. The LHS-3154b, the initial rock planet, rotates with a small star to challenge everything we know about the planet formation. Then there is a Kepler-10b, the sea of lava with its essential surface melted. The universe is full of surprise. For example, the TRAPPIST-1 system boasts a family planet with the size of the Earth, some of which can have the right conditions for life. Other planets, such as GJ-1214b, are wrapped in thick fog and hide the true essence. Then there is 9779b, which is one of the most reflected alien planets when LIBS is found, reflecting 80% of light in his star. New discovery era. We have confirmed thousands of extraterrestrial planets thanks to the tasks such as NASA Space Telescope and James Webb Space Telescope. From the huge gas world to the rock planet of the residential area, this discovery changes our understanding of the universe. Proxima B remains one of the most teasing tips, but we may not be alone. That is a question that requires further research, whether it is artificial or natural light. One thing can be clear. The universe is much more interesting, and our location looks a bit lonely. The journey began in December 2021 when the space telescope James Webb JWST finally started French Guiana in the Ariane 5 rocket. His destination? The second point of Lagrange, L2, almost 930,000 miles from the ground. Through this strategic position, JWST always remains in a stable position toward the Sun. But the launch is just the beginning. Then I followed the nerve placement step. The huge Sunny telescope had to be completely changed, and the mirror segment had to be completely aligned. There was no place to make a mistake. When everything worked, it was like planting a triple advocacy cell in the first attempt. The first image stunned the world. Thousands of remote galaxies of more than 13 billion years have been released in a breathtaking detail. These were just beautiful pictures, and in the past, it was a window and shows how the galaxy was formed and developed. Thanks to infrared vision, JWST can be seen through dust clouds and reveals a star nursery where stars and planets were born. It is the same as the X-ray vision of the universe. A new look of our own solar system. JWST studies our own backyards, not just looking into the deep space. He captured Jupiter's wonderful image and revealed the wild weather model and stormy system with unprecedented details. Then there is a world outside the solar system. JWST can analyze how to filter beams through the atmosphere to determine chemical makeup and even detect signs of possible life. Imagine you will find another land. This is an innovative science that enables this telescope. Global cooperation and future research. JWST is not the achievement of NASA, but a world-class effort. NASA, European Space, ESA, and Canadian Space, CSA, combine resources, knowledge, and technology. The most important part? JWST data can be collected by scientists around the world and found throughout the Earth. This type of international teamwork is rare and proves that it is possible when the state is integrated for a common goal. Now that JWST works, we are already changing the understanding of the universe. Engineering's innovation and scientific discovery will provide a way for the next generation space telescope. But when it realizes this is not a finale, this is just the beginning. The opening of JWST will determine the future research of the universe beyond what we imagined. Next, do you promise a second house for humanity? Or do you hide much more mysterious things? Inform your opinion and do not forget to love and subscribe to A Greater Discovery Space.